Now here in West Virginia, this is what our approach is going to take, especially through the Secretary of State's office. In West Virginia, we are going to be highlighting the improved charities section of the Secretary of State's website. Even more information is now available of potential donors, when a potential donor, I should say, is researching the charity that they plan on giving to. And people will have the opportunity who are donating money or material can then check the legitimacy of any one of West Virginia's more than 2,500 registered charities by visiting the website www.wvsos.com. And the new features of the charities section also allows potential donors to see the percentage, this is the interesting part too, of donations from West Virginians used on initiatives in the Mountain State. Now also part of this section, people can find out information such as how much money was donated to the charity in the past fiscal year, how much money the charity has spent on administrative costs and fundraising, and how much money the charity will spend on initiatives. We will take very seriously as well any opportunity that someone might have in a charity fraud, and we will investigate every complaint that is made within the Secretary of State's office and have a zero tolerance policy. And the reason for this approach is to help the honest charities, members of these folks here, to continue the good work that they do in serving West Virginia. Now here are some interesting numbers, and I'm just going to mention real quick and then I'll take some questions. As we said, there are more than 2,500 charities licensed to solicit donations in West Virginia. And 585 of those charities, they distributed more funds in West Virginia than they received from in-state donors. So that's always a positive thing when folks from out of state are donating to us. Now there are 803 charities that have accepted donations from West Virginians but dispersed zero funds in West Virginia. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because we could have a Katrina where a lot of West Virginians gave to their fellow Americans, or the World Wildlife Foundation, someone may have donated. So that's not always a bad number to see that. And so then that translates into numbers. We want to see numbers, right? We want to see the dollars. And that's more than $300 million, or $30 million rather, that charities accepted donations from West Virginians, showing the charity of West Virginians, the generosity, and then did not contribute to the state. But that's just our generosity that we show. And then also, here is a wonderful number from West Virginians, more than $400 million total contribution to licensed charities from West Virginians. So when we talk about being caring, hospitable, and generous, we're really showing it too. We are very much showing it. And here's one that we talk about from around the state, more than $600 million, the total amount of nationwide charitable donation dispersed in West Virginia. So West Virginians are giving $400 million, but more than $600 million is coming back to the charities within West Virginia, and that's a nice number.